If you haven't heard, new Atari is rummaging through old Atari's closet for long-forgotten hits, with Yars Revenge joining Haunted House and the upcoming Star Raiders as reimagined relics from the past. Instead of adding modern visuals to the original gameplay, the updated games use their predecessors merely as inspiration. The new Yars Revenge is only vaguely reminiscent of the 1981 hit, keeping the insect-like characters and the shooting, but ditching just about everything else. You control the last of the Yars, a woman of few words and comic book proportions who wears insect-like armor. Her goal, briefly told through hand-drawn sketches, is to exact revenge on the queen that tricked her into killing off her species. The game's look is highly reminiscent of Sega's Panzer Dragoon, from the flapping protagonist and rail-based shooting to the beautiful environments and abundance of targets. Yet the controls, weapon selection, and play mechanics all take a back seat to the atmospheric presentation. The first problem is the disconnect you have between your character and the environment. You can't crash into objects or even destroy parts of the scenery, so precise flying isn't a requirement. The backgrounds are little more than wallpaper. All you have to do is avoid incoming fire by flitting across the screen while the camera pushes you in different directions. The dual analog control scheme isn't very precise either. Aiming involves guiding a targeting reticle independently of your character's movement. In another nod to Panzer Dragoon, you can tag up to 6 enemies before firing at them, but here, it's used selectively. In fact, all of your weapons take a rock, paper, scissors approach to defeating enemies, which basically come in 3 types. Weak drones that swoop in from the sides, spider-type creatures that act like stationary cannons, and wasp-like humanoids that hover and spin in the air. Your main weapon is the equivalent of a rapid-fire pea shooter that's best used against the weak drones. Turrets are quickly taken out with a laser beam on a cooldown timer, while the hovering creatures are vulnerable to the multi-targeting missiles. So the game essentially forces you to use specific weapons at specific times. This lack of strategy carries over to the boss battles, which have you holding down the fire button instead of targeting specific parts. The game follows the shoot-'em-up tradition of short campaigns spanning just 6 stages, but there is some replay value in the form of local co-op play and 3 challenge settings. Quickly defeating enemies also increases a multiplier bonus that will reset if you're not active, so there's some variability to scoring. Frankly though, it's unlikely that the gameplay will hold your attention long enough that you'll want to sample these extras.